We are from Group 11. Our group members are Vivian Anak Beno, Audrey Albertus, and Nurul Asyara binti Majnun. For assignment 3, the presentation on selected environmental issue, our selected journal title is Cognitive Perception of Pre-Service Science Teacher for Environmental Pollution by Serville Kalai.
The concept of environmental education emerged as a new education field. Human beings are social creatures and they need technology to make their life easier in society and products to meet their needs. Environmental education aims to raise individuals who can absorb the habitats of living creatures, the elements that make up the environment. Environmental problems are very hard to reverse have emerged. Overpopulation, industrialization, unplanned urbanization have caused this problem to snowball every day. This environmental problem have become a problem that has started to concern the whole world. Excessive pollution adversely affects human, animal and plant health and diversity, especially in tropical rainforests. Environmental pollution has undesirable consequences surfacing as smell, noise and waste as a result of the deterioration of ecological balance occurring in the air, water and soil as a result of human activities. Okay, for objective and the rationale, this research aims to determine the cognitive structure about environmental pollution of pre-service science teachers and their perception of the most important environmental pollution in their life. So within the scope of this research, the question involved first, what are the concepts in pre-service science teachers' cognitive structures about environmental pollution. Second, how do they define environmental pollution? And third, what is the most important environmental pollution according to pre-service science teachers?
For the methods, data have been obtained from 33 pre-service science teachers. In this research, both quantitative and qualitative research methods were used together. Data is collected with word association tests, open-ended questions, and drawing technique. The data obtained were analyzed using descriptive analysis and content analysis methods. Next is the results. The answer the pre-service science teachers gave in the word association test and the sentences they wrote were examined using the content analysis method, and 4 categories were determined for the concept of environmental pollution. As you can see, the table below is the distribution of categories created for the answers obtained from the word association test. The 4 categories are pollution sources, types of pollutions, consequences caused by the pollutions, and those affected by pollutions. From the table below, we can see that the most frequently used content in pollution sources is trash or waste. Next, I will talk about the data obtained from pre-service teachers' definition of environmental pollution. When the categories of pre-service teachers' definitions were examined, it was found that they mostly pointed out destruction of the natural structure. Some pre-service teachers were realized to have expressed that environmental pollution may cause disease, and they emphasize that most. In waste and smoke, ignorance and air pollution categories, the pre-service teachers mostly mention the negativities occurring in the air. They stated that environmental pollution is caused by people in the ignorance category. Some pre-service teachers, however, were detected not to have mentioned the effect of pollutions on other living creatures. Next, as you can see, the tables are about pre-service teachers' views on the most important environmental pollution. When the data were examined, It was seen that the most important pollution for the pre-service teachers was air pollution and water pollution. The pre-service teachers associated air pollution with respiration, which is essential for life. They emphasized that no living creatures could maintain their lives without air. Lastly is about the categories and themes of pre-service teachers' environmental pollution drawing. As you can see, when the data were examined, it was seen that the most important pollution for the pre-service teachers was air and water pollution. The pre-service teachers drew mostly smoke coming out of chimneys in the air pollution categories. They emphasized trash in the water and water mixed with sewage in the category of water pollutions. These are the few examples of drawings from the sample.
The study analysis for this research are word association test was analyzed using the content analysis. In the content analysis, the data are examined for themes and codes that appear concurrently, and then the relation between the themes and codes are tried to be determined. The words that pre-service teachers wrote in the word association test were organized into categories. The ones that were repeated more than once were removed from the evaluation. The concepts occurring in each category were coded, and their frequency was determined. Next one, the content and descriptive analysis methods were used to evaluate open-ended questions. The descriptive method involves interpreting data based on predetermined themes. The goals of descriptive analysis is to organize the findings and convey them to the reader in a straightforward manner. The opinions of the people who were interviewed are directly included in this analysis process. Pre-service teachers' drawings are also categorized, and examples of these drawings are included in the study. To guarantee that the courts were in agreement, Miles and Haberman in the year of 1994 utilized the agreement over agreement plus disagreement times by the 100 calculation. The interpersonal consensus regarding the research outcomes dependability is evaluated to be 94%. The validity of the data was attempted to be boosted by combining different techniques such as word association and drawing techniques. For our study overview discussion, the pre-service teacher came out with several environmental pollution-related responses. Answers such as trash or waste, smoke, humans, and echoes are all commonly included in the category pollution sources. When the drawing of pre-service teachers are evaluated, it is clear that they primarily depicted air pollution. Because the winters in Turkey are harsh and natural gas is not readily available in many places. Smoke from chimneys may have a severe impact on people's life. Given in this situation, it is understandable that pre-service teachers would draw smoke from factories and homes. As the conclusion on this research, teachers who are a role model in training of students are sensitive enough about environmental pollution. Teachers realize what they can do to prevent or correct environmental pollution. Therefore, the consciousness of nature does not need people, but people need nature, should be taught at school. The course curriculum can be developed and focus more in the attention of the negative effects of environmental pollution in all living things.